Hi, everybody. Welcome to a new week. Welcome to a new improvement nugget. This week, we're going to expand a little further in the series on mindfulness, and I'm going to talk about journaling. And more importantly, I'm going to talk about how to leverage continuous improvement in something like a journaling exercise. So if you've never done journaling before, I do highly recommend it. What I want to talk about in this video is not so much why journaling is important. It's more how you can apply continuous improvement methodologies to make your journal maximum value. So I started journaling in this little leather-bound book. Has a nice feel to it, nice paper. It worked well for a while, and I would just kind of write out things that were going well that I wanted to memorialize, or things that were stressing me out or I was struggling with. I was getting them down on paper just to get them off of my brain, which was a wonderful exercise in mindfulness. One, remind myself where I was successful by writing it down. Two, physically getting it off of my brain onto paper to de-stress myself a little bit. What I was finding is, I think my natural propensity to want to improve, I was putting down, when I was writing down struggles or stressors, I started also writing down ways to fix it. And what I realized was, end of the year, I went back, reread them all. This was a couple years ago, and I realized that I had a lot of really good action items generated through that exercise, but I followed through with very little of them. So I actually counted them. There was 47 actions that were put in that book as potential ways to get better, and I only acted on 16 of them in this methodology right here. So what I tried was moving it into a computer, digital. One of the things I found was I was doing this in handwriting, so it could be a little sloppy at times, and when I would come back later, had some trouble reading it. So typing it into a Word format was one step that helped. But then the next thing I did was I used the underline function in Word to underline anything that I deemed to be an action as I was writing. And then I would keep some stats. I still do this today. Every month I journal. I journal at least once a month, so I set minimum goals for myself to do at least 13 a year. So that's one a month plus a recap. I often do more if I feel like I need it. I sit down and do it. But by underlining those action items, I went from where I used to get 16 actions completed out of 47. The first year that I did the underlining activities, there were 54 action items identified. 50 of them got completed. 2 of them almost got completed, and there was only 2 of them that really didn't get touched at all. So the call to action for me was drastically better when I applied that little bit of improvement to the action of journaling. So again, if you've never journaled and you're thinking about mindfulness, it is an absolutely wonderful way to de-stress and also give yourself a little bit of a pep if you're writing down those things that are successful. But as you journal, think about constantly evolving that journal to be more value added. Hope you enjoyed this one. Going to do more on mindfulness. We're going to keep this series going for a little bit. So stay stress free, stay relaxed, stay focused.